Hello! I want to talk about the importance of story versus message. I didn't even notice that this was a thing that I paid attention to until I started reading John Green's books. And all of his books have like obvious messages. They have some sort of internalized, self-contemplative question. I got all these philosophical thoughts happening. Since I've read them, it's been hard for me to be fully appreciative of a book or a movie that doesn't have that kind of message. And that's not to say that a book that has a good plot doesn't also have underlying messages, but it's not the selling point of the book. You know, that's not why people love it. For example, my favorite fandom series, I love it so much, Harry Potter is like my religion, okay? But it's not like I needed to read that series and love it the way I do to know to be like a good person, good versus evil. Like, that's the message of those stories. But there's not like a message that I contemplate because I read it. Then you get books like John's. I just have a really hard time wrapping my brain around appreciating something just for its story. Because the other day, I was staying up late watching YouTube videos because that's what I do with my life. And I was watching Crash Course Literature, and John was talking about the reason why we read. And he said that we read to empathize. And people who read, people who like to read, they are better at empathizing. They're better, that just makes them better in life because they have that skill. That really resonated with me because I love reading. So hopefully that means I'm good at empathizing. So my conclusion is good books they don't have to have both. It doesn't matter, that's not what makes a book good, it just has to have something that intrigues you. But it's still hard for me to internalize that concept. There's no way to compare books. You know, you can't compare The Fault in Our Stars to Lola and the French Kiss. Was that what it was called? But it's hard for me to conceptualize liking something for its story. I understand it, but it's hard for me to arrange my thoughts to look at the world that way, to appreciate something for just more trivial attributes. Trivial isn't even the right word, just things that don't have a purpose. They're just beautiful because they're that. It's hard for me to understand, but that's just a question I have, and maybe I'm not alone, or maybe I'm just crazy. Both of those are very valid options. And I look a little scruffy today. Well, I didn't see anyone today. But to make up for it, look at this shirt. Okay, it says, rule number 1, the doctor lies. In a TARDIS. And I hate t-shirts, but I will wear a t-shirt for the cause of nerdiness because it's just my dream. So, bye.